Welcome back, everyone, to episode 2 of the Millennial Era. Your hosts, Amir and Kimo here.
What's up, guys?
If you didn't listen to episode 1, then I don't know what you're doing here. You screwed up. You need to go out, listen to episode 1, then listen to episode 2 right after each other. No excuses, right before bed.
Speaking about episode 1, guys, honestly, Amir, I don't know if I'm the only one that thought this. Amir kind of sounded like a car salesman or like a Tony Robbins wannabe.
Yeah, definitely was rough around the edges. First episode, I don't know what took over me, that I felt like I was used car salesman of the year. I was pitching to get my bonus for Christmas. Right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what was going on. I mean, the podcast was our first one. We appreciate most of the feedback, but we were trying to kill it. And I think Amir did a good job. I think Rob did. I think we all did. But now we're on to episode 2, and we're in Amir's living room.
Yeah, all your harsh feedback kept me up at night. I still haven't slept.
I went to bed fine.
But, now we're here, episode 2, just to give you a rundown of our background, things we like to talk about, just funny topics. Where we're going to start is why we even started this podcast. Why are we here?
Of course. So, Amir and I, the Millennial Era essentially is, like Amir said in the first one, just talk about all the new millennial bullshit that isn't really spoken of. And Amir has some key points, considering he's 2 years older than me, and I'm 2 years younger than him. So we have different views on specific things, which is why we're excited for this episode.
I just like to talk. To be honest, I just wanted, for a long time, I've wanted a platform where I can speak my opinion and voice it, and there's no one to really tell me no here. So that's pretty much why we're here. And I mean, also, you want a background. So, like, Kimo, just give us like a quick background, like college, what you graduated with, all that.
Quick background here. So I went to Stroudsburg High School, did 4 years there, then went up on to UMass Amherst, did 4 years there with the kinesiology degree, was undecided at first.
Where is UMass?
UMass in Boston.
Boston.
Yeah, I thought I was wearing a UMass
Shout
hat.
out
I'm
to
wearing a Boston hat, though. Shout out Boston. Shout out Red Sox.
You don't watch baseball.
I don't, but all right. So, yeah, UMass Amherst. I was undecided at first. Then I went to bio, and then I switched to kinesiology. UMass is second best in the country with kinesiology, so I just graduated in May, and now I'm here sitting on the couch with Amir.
Yeah, no, I'm the redheaded stepchild in the family because, one, Kimo's smart, like really smart. Kid was tutoring people, was a TA, taught 4 classes,
Yep.
like not me whatsoever. After I graduated, I went to ESU. I went for like 2 years, and then it's a funny story. I was in my business law class. I don't even remember the professor's name. He gave a test on reading leases and torts, something like that. Yeah, leases and torts.
Yeah.
I got like a 94, so I was ecstatic. Came home,
Didn't study,
got a 94, and then came home, and my dad had a lease on the table. He was like, "Hey." Yeah, I told him I got a 94. He's like, yeah, read this lease. And I went to go read it, and it looked like Chinese lettering. It looked like...
I still can't read a lease.
Was it Mandarin? Doesn't matter. I couldn't read it. I didn't even know what I was looking at. It was like lawyer dialect and language. And I was like, I just went to school, got a test, and in real life, it's not even applicable. Like, I couldn't even get it. Okay. So I got angry, went the next day, sat in class, and I was like, I'm getting up and leaving. Just left the class, and that was it. I came home, and I was like...
Never went back to the class.
Never went back to school. Told the folks, I was like, listen, how do you tell your parents you don't want to go to school anymore when both your parents are very, very heavy on you going to school? And it's also hard because... You were so good in school. So they were like, why can't you be like Kimo? I was like, I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't say I was good at school. Like, I wasn't one of those naturally gifted smart kids, but I did work really hard to study and stuff like that. And I wasn't always on top of it.
Yeah, I didn't study. Granted, I didn't study. Yeah. Call of Duty consumed me for a good period of time in my life.
Didn't study at all.
Yeah,
Not granted, didn't study at all.
I didn't study.
Not for one final. I remember one time you were at, I was still in high school at the time. I think you were in your first year. You were going to a math final. You didn't even have a calculator. You walked out mid-final to get the calculator mid-final.
Yeah, she didn't want to let me leave, but I dipped. But I that's funny. I actually got like a 98 because I had bribed the tutor with cigarettes.
I believe it.
That was a true fact. He did smoke cigarettes, and
Amir
bought something.
Is actually really smart considering he doesn't study and does good. So if he applied his brain, we could have some genius here.
Back to the story. I dropped out. I don't know if my parents hated me. They don't hate you, but they hate you. They're pissed.
Mind you, they know they didn't go to college.
Right. So my dad has been doing business for 30 years. 30 years. He's been done everything about business. And I didn't notice that. I told him, I was like, I want to work with you. And in that aspect, I was being brought up as the first child. I got all the lessons, the life lessons, the business lessons. He instilled these small things in me that were intertwined in my personality that I didn't realize then. I used to get so mad at him. He would yell at me for like washing the car improperly. He was like, the
Yo,
structure and everything we do.
Also took all the ass beatings as the older child.
You know, I definitely took all the beatings.
I didn't get hit.
Even if Chemo did something, it was me getting my ass beat.
Yeah, for sure.
So that just goes to show who was loved more. But
That's probably why I'm fucked up.
I look back on it now. 2 years ago, you know, I've been working with my dad. I was working with my dad for about 5 years, and then he, you know, I didn't know how much knowledge he had instilled in me. You know, everyone always says to be successful in whatever field, the fastest way is to fail a lot. Fail often. The more you fail, the more you learn, or you have a mentor that can guide you through your experiences. The mentor will hopefully shield you from failing and can show you the easiest route to get wherever you want to go.
I feel like there was there's not really another option at this point either, too.
No,
You know what
I
I'm saying?
did. No, because after I left school, you know, my dad was like, you know, I don't want to work with you, nothing like that. He was angry with me. So I said, fine, I don't need that. I went and started applying for commercial real estate. If you listen to episode 1, you know, I was talking about I didn't
Shout
like
out.
it.
Yeah.
I went to Maserati. I was going to sell exotic cars. And then
Exotic?
after getting hired, I was like, yeah.
Exotic?
Foreigns? Nah. I mean, Maseratis, not my car. I don't like that thing. But it was whatever. It was a job. I was 18, going to college. Like, I don't want to do this. So I was like, whatever.
Yeah.
And then after work with them, I said, you know what? I created a business plan, whatever. And I opened Johnny Rockets. If you don't know what it is, shame on you.
This is November of 2016.
Yeah, November 2016. After like 13 months of planning and logistics, I opened a Johnny Rockets franchise business and it launched. And easily the worst 4 months you could ever imagine. Those 4 months, I know I was doing 134 hours a week, working 7 to 11 p.m. It was rough until I got help from one of my employees. I trained him up and he did good and he ended up being great.
I was even working there on like holiday breaks and stuff like that back from school, but like
Yeah, I made you come do dishes.
yeah, I was doing dishes.
Yeah, you were doing dishes and mopping the floor.
Unpaid.
You know what it's like to work 134 hours a week for 12 to 16 weeks? It's absolutely physically draining. And after like 90 days, your mind starts to really show you how strong it can be and push through those days. I didn't want to disappoint my dad. You know, I was like, oh, listen, hey, look.
More so disappoint yourself. It's your store.
Yeah, no, definitely. So he showed me the logistics of planning the architecture, talking to township, all those negotiations, those lessons he taught me that I used to get annoyed at him for. I now had more knowledge than most businessmen twice my age. So I use that as a great asset, and now it's been smooth sailing. I'm trying to work on some other things and all
Yeah,
that.
so like now Amir's 24, I'm 22. Like I said, I just graduated. Amir's been going with JR and everything's going good with that. Thank God, I'm really happy for him and stuff like that. If you haven't eaten at Johnny Rockets or don't know what it is, and a lot of people in Massachusetts don't, go eat there or just drive down to Amir's.
I better get paid for this advertising.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
Like,
all right, but Amir's, we're gonna
scrap
kick
that.
off.
Scrap the background. That's great. Later podcast, I'll go more in depth if people actually care. I
Yeah.
doubt it though. But
Let's go on some fun topics. Amir had a cool topic you wanted to start with. I think you want to let him.
I don't know, like there's always like when you're trending on Twitter or like Instagram or Snapchat, you always see that funny thing
Should we
where
start
it's
with
like,
drinking?
yeah,
me and you?
I mean that's a fun fact.
Go ahead. You want to say it?
I mean, we're sober. I'm like straight edge. I should have a tattoo of a black line on my arm. Never drank, never smoked, none of that garbage ever.
No alcohol. I know. I get asked this a lot. It's like you never drank a sip of
And
alcohol.
people think we're lying.
No, like never drank a sip of alcohol. Never tasted beer. Never tasted vodka. Never tasted tequila. Don't know what it tastes like. And I probably will never know what it tastes like.
Yeah, I will not know what it tastes like. I mean, guys usually don't care. Like, guys aren't the ones that they're like, oh, you don't drink? Sick, bro. But, like, it's the girls that, like,
Yeah.
now have the problem. They're always pissed. Like, what do you mean you don't drink? Stop lying. And I'm like, I'm not lying. Like, why would I lie about that? And they're like, would you drink with me? I'm like, no. No. If Adriana Lima came up and offered me a shot, I would think about it. Don't get it twisted here. I would fucking think about it long and hard, but probably wouldn't do it.
I'm not a brunette guy, so I probably wouldn't think about
Yeah.
it. But, yeah, like Amir said, never had a sip of alcohol, and we probably never will. I get asked the question a lot: will you have a drink at your wedding? And I think that's a good question. I don't think we will. No,
No, I don't think it's gonna be an open bar. So everyone who plans on coming to my wedding,
we'll have an open bar, but not for us. No
you
shot.
think?
No
I'm
shot.
not
No.
paying for that. You're paying for that?
Yeah, you're paying for it.
I'm paying for
You
it.
got the job.
Yeah, no. So we've been sober our whole lives. Never drank alcohol. Never sipped. Never smoked. None of it. Nada. So that's why
No pills. No
we're
nothing.
we're literally the two perfect candidates to then talk about the next topic: being sober in social settings, birthday parties,
Clubs.
clubs, bars, weddings,
Yup.
vacation,
Yep. Day drinks.
day
Especially.
drinks, college, people's houses, you name it. The stuff that I've seen, witnessed, when you're sober in one of those settings and everyone's drunk, I'm sure everyone here or everyone listening has at least been drunk once or had something. Yeah, it's crazy because everyone else is, kind of boozed up like you. But when you're sober there, it's
Funniest part is going out with Amir. I wasn't 21 at the time. Amir used to take me out, and I got to go to a couple clubs and stuff like that. And the best part is like Amir's bought tables or VIP bottle service multiple times. And as I got older, we buy it more, and we get asked the question like, "We're buying bottles, we're not drinking any of it." So we're spending money on alcohol we don't drink,
yeah.
but it's still a fun time for us.
It's always a weird conversation when the bottle girl brings over the bottles.
Always.
And she's like, "What do you want to drink?" And I was like, "Red Bull, 2 Red Bulls,
Yeah.
make it a double." Like,
I think Amir's become an avid Red Bull drinker over the years, considering the fact that
yeah, no. Hopefully one day they sponsor me because realistically, like I
That'd
go
be
there,
great.
I crush 3, and now I'm just hyped up. But then
Yeah.
we go to the setting now. Being sober in a bar, I'm gonna use a specific reference of our local bar. We have a college that's like 5 miles away, and it's just a college town. So
I'll speak
our
on
bar-
behalf of UMass, but let's go with this first.
just in general,
yeah.
bars in general.
Yeah.
We've been to Smoke, we've been to all these bars.
Yeah.
When you're sober in a bar, just try it. All I'm gonna say first, try it. If you've never been sober in a bar, just one night,
It's hard
suck
to say.
it up.
It's hard to say try it because they know the drunk side of it, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, this sucks." Or whatever.
It sucks. You're gonna be like, but the thing is, when you've never drank, you have to become your own life of the party. You can't be a drag. So people just don't even assume I don't drink anymore because they see me enjoying myself. I'm
Yeah.
active. I'm funny. I'm engaging because the people, you can tell when somebody's sober who's drinks because they just look like they're in hell. It's like living hell. The DD's always pissed. They're in the corner sipping on that ice water,
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah.
But when you've never drank, I don't know what that side's like. Would I ever find out? I feel like I'd be crazy. My anger would kick in, and
Yeah.
I'd be one of the guys
I
who's
feel like you'd be an angry drunk for sure.
100%.
'Cause you're already an angry sober.
Yeah. But also my ability to tell the truth, I only tell the truth realistically, the harsh facts. Like, it's horrible because people hate me for it sometimes. But if I was drunk, like, the things I would say would hurt feelings.
Yeah.
I'd be mean to myself.
Yeah.
I'd be mean to you, but that's not it. When you're drunk in a bar, this is what I don't get. I have a friend, and he listens to this podcast. I hope so, or I wouldn't call him a friend now, but I'd be pissed. But he's gonna know what I'm talking about. We're in the bar. Why do drunk people feel the need to get in your ear to say something?
Yup.
And there's no such thing as personal space. You literally grab them over, bring them in, and just whisper in their ear. Like, I don't get it. It's like your tongue is just literally tickling my ear, and it freaks me. I'm like, get away from me.
I'm used to it at this point. I mean, the arm in the lower back, the arm around the neck, and the arm around and the elbow.
or
on
the
neck.
full grab, like the
Full
bear
grab.
grab.
Yup.
Like, I'm like, dude, just give me some space. He's like, what's the problem?
Kissing the neck a couple times happened.
Huh?
Lips on the neck.
Yeah, like I don't get that. It gets weird.
Yeah.
You think you're being normal, but I'm looking at you like, bro, your breath smells like shit. Give me some space.
Yep.
Please. No personal. So drunk guys have no personal space. Drunk girls, you guys just are some of the most annoying people.
There's different variants from what I've seen and like experienced. There's definitely different levels to girls who are out and drunk. There's the sad ones, the happy ones, the wild ones, the crazy ones.
The funniest one to witness is the I have to call my ex-boyfriend. When you just watch this situation go down,
meltdowners.
the meltdown. The meltdown is like, it's like primetime TV. It's like a sitcom you're watching. Or like if you're with your friend and you're just with a group of friends and everyone's kind of sober and watch as the night. We have a drink locally called Swift Kicks.
Oh
It's
my
like
god.
it's the decimator of everybody. I don't know why girls
What
order
is
it
the
by.
makeup of a Swift? Is it Monster,
It's like some kind of energy drink
orange juice, and something
it
else?
orange
It's
juice?
Monster, orange juice, and
and some kind of liquor.
Some sort of
I
alcohol.
don't even know, but I just know everyone orders
Liquor.
it by the. I've seen it destroy nights. I've seen it destroy people's lives.
And they're cheap too, like $2.
Yeah,
think.
it's ridiculous. But like girls, like when they start getting drunk, it's no one goes to the bathroom alone. I get it, modern day, nobody wants to walk anywhere alone. I feel for you guys. That's a serious situation. But why do all 5 go in the bathroom?
Yeah.
Not a multiple bathroom, a single bathroom. Say it's a 1-person bathroom. Why are 6 girls in the bathroom? What's going on?
There's only
And-
three. There's only 3 explanations for this. One, it's what guys do in the bathroom. That's to talk about girls, aka they talk about guys.
They're talking shit, right?
Either shit, is he
No,
cute?
no.
Should I get with him?
Yeah, exactly. It's the
Yup.
it's that. It's
Logistics.
that. Is he
Logistics.
worth it, or they're just plotting on.
And they gotta hype each other up, like, oh, you look good, oh, you look good. You know, they gotta give their.
But by that point
pep
of the
talk.
night, nobody's looking good.
No.
You know when the Joker's riding in Batman outside of the car and his hair is flailing and winding like that? Don't it'll look like
Ending
this picture
scene.
right here.
Yeah.
You'll look like we'll put a photo up so you can see it.
Disaster.
Disaster. But that's
Been
cool.
there.
It's great because everyone's having a good time. That's the thing. And when you're drunk, I don't have to drink to have a good time, but I want everyone to have a good time. I love when
Mind
people
you,
have a great time.
we've had to understand having a good time with music. Then I'm a music fanatic, so is Amir. So we're just used to going out and just listening to good music and dancing. Like we
Drake.
can dance. We don't need to dance to be drunk. I know a lot of friends that my friends that do.
Drake.
Amir's an avid Drake fan.
Big Drake fan. Shout out to Champagne. But also, now we'll talk about drunk guys.
Yeah.
So when you're sober,
Oh my god.
you see everything. Your senses are keen. Your vision, your sense of smell, hearing, whatever you think, just you feel like Spider-Man. My spidey sense are tingling. And the interaction between creepy guys is crazy. I feel like Captain America when I save a girl from a rapey guy, like doing some weird shit, you know? Like this
I wouldn't say I'm a savior as much. I mean, I just like I can't really tell if the girl's like wanting to be saved.
Nah, you can tell when somebody's uncomfortable. You can literally see it.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when somebody's uncomfortable and that guy is like blacked out and he just continues to press it, doesn't take no for an answer. Brad. The guy named Brad. We all know Brad
Yep.
who thinks, if he buys her 5 or 6 drinks, that it's his. Mamacita's his. It's his girl. Like
No,
that's
yeah,
the
that's
guy you
weird.
don't want to be. Don't
That's
be
weird.
that guy.
You like the buy the drink, you got to come home with me mentality is. I feel like that's not only a college mentality. That's up into the 30s maybe.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
but when you're
even
30,
40s.
now we're going from Swift Kicks to bottles of wine.
Yeah, but like at the club,
Cabernets
even
and
with
all
the
that.
buy or drink ideology, and then when you buy when you buy like a table,
T-Pain.
if you got a table and you can afford a table, like you're a big baller if you're rich. I mean, it's typically the older guys. You see that, and I know a lot of girls complain about this.
You
Typically,
could buy a
those
table
older
for
guys,
dirt cheap.
not in like big places like Miami.
Yeah, okay, we're talking that's different caliber. You buying a table in
That's what I meant.
Miami, you're a rapper, you're a
You
celebrity.
got money.
You're doing
5 bands a
something.
table
Yeah,
at
like
least.
yeah, that's crazy. Some of
5.
these tables only cost like $300, $400,
Yeah.
and you split that between 3 or 4 guys. The price comes down, and now you have your own room and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
then, I mean, the table juice is a different conversation.
Yeah.
That comes with a different territory. But I mean,
Let's talk about your recent incident with
oh boy, what?
drunk kids. But like we said, you're angry
yeah.
sober.
Oh,
You're angry sober. Like I said, I went to school 4 years. I've
can I
seen.
talk about assault on here?
It wasn't assault.
Yeah.
It was assault. But like I've dealt. I don't know why I keep adjusting the mic to be honest. But I've seen the fair share of like blackout guys hurt themselves, fight, da da da. Personally, I've never gotten in a fight. I don't think it's worth it unless.
It's never worth it. Don't
Yeah.
fight.
Let's
Violence
talk about my mom.
does not solve
Worth it.
problems.
Yeah, but
does, I'm
let's
kidding.
talk. I mean, like Amir's got a low temper. He's just not. If you're
A low
you're
temper
drunk,
or a high temper?
I don't know. You have a short fuse. That's
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah, short fuse.
Amir's quick to jump. Like if somebody's bothering him, if somebody's bothering Amir, we got a problem.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like if I tell you to relax. If I'm always very like a calming. I'm always a diffuser. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
a diffuser of situations. So
I
like,
feel like you want to be the diffuser, but when you have the chance,
but
to be
that's different.
the aggressor.
Kimo's talking about last weekend. We went to go visit his school, and for
UMass,
homecoming, alumni weekend. I
Yep.
basically went there. I feel like because how much I visited.
Yeah.
Some guy like pushes me.
Yeah.
And I
We'll put a picture of Amir's shirt.
yeah,
the
we'll
rip
throw a
that
snippet
happened.
of
Yeah,
it.
we'll
He
picture.
pushes me, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, like just chill out, watch your space," and then instinctively reaches, grabs my shirt, rips it, and I look down at my ripped shirt and punch him in the mouth. Lights out,
Yeah.
and I look at his friends, and I was like,
Then
what's-
again, the kid wasn't even drunk. He wasn't even blackout. He was just. I don't
Yeah.
even know. He was just weird.
and who punches? Look at my knuckles. Like who punches in the mouth? Why are your
Yeah.
teeth cutting my? I was so mad. I was like, whatever. I'm leaving.
Kid took a couple MMA classes. We lost him.
We
I don't
lost.
know what the
him.
hell he was.
Few boxing classes. I'm ready for Creed 3.
Oh my god.
Get me in the ring. Now, going back to it and just, again, being sober and in those environments when you're in the club or that, it's like, here's like stamped advice. We'll stamp this, tat it on my neck, words to live by. If you're drunk, if you're sober, by no means necessary are you to hit on drunk girls.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
That's weird.
We don't play that game. No.
Like, that's
don't get it twisted.
Weird, homie.
We're sober.
Like,
we're not playing that game. Don't get it
and
twisted.
vice versa. I don't know, because in the world,
Yeah.
This sick double standard, if a guy's drunk and a girl's sober and she then pursues him, boom, they shack
I've witnessed
up.
that. I've witnessed it.
Is it okay? Is it really okay? Technically, it's not. But
like
is
it's
the guy
okay.
gonna be mad?
I feel like it's
Unless she's like a 5, then he's gonna be livid. But what's he really gonna do? Like, what is he gonna
I
do?
feel like it's okay in college. Is that messed up to say?
What, that a guy can get attacked by a drunk girl and be like, what,
I feel like,
a
if it
sober
was
girl?
in college, I'd be like, it's just college. Like college.
It's
story.
college, right?
That
Like-
happens a lot in college.
No, but you hear the stories about like athletes when they're like, they like hook up with a girl and she feels like it was a mistake, and all of a sudden now like their careers are destroyed. They get their scholarships ripped apart.
Girls and guys.
It's ridiculous. Like
I've
that,
had friends,
I think that's screwed
I've had
up.
friends get expelled from schools from that type of stuff.
Yeah, like that's the stuff. So if you're sober, you talk to sober people. You talk to the DDs. That's your clique. If you want to pursue women, like I said, one drink. They have 1 or 2 drinks. They're cool. Anyone that's slurring words and all that nonsense, like, relax. Your game must be garbage. Oh, we talk about that game. Your game must be garbage. When you're drunk, everyone knows you got liquid courage. It's on point. You have it. I've seen my friends like, we got to take a few shots, get me loosen up. Then they start going to the club and
It's either they
Hitting
trash
that
it
Jimmy.
or it's a success. There's never a happy medium. It's either
no, you can't go full blackout if you're trying to be cool.
couple shots.
Calm, collect, you have that courage. I've never experienced it, so it would be cool to one day see like what's it like to have no fear. You see that pretty girl or that guy you're interested in across the bar, and you're nervous to even DM him on Instagram, but you want to walk up to him. But after 2 or 3 shots, all of a sudden you're good to go. Like, that has to be great.
I
That has to feel
wish
amazing.
there was some sort of pill to simulate that. For us.
Xanax.
Yup.
Pop a ball.
I don't understand.
Don't take Xanax.
Like,
We don't advertise drugs. Fuck all that noise.
I don't understand the what happens. Like, is it
I don't know. You just
does
feel
reasoning
loose.
go away?
I don't know. I guess you've seen some of this. You've seen some things.
Don't
I've seen some things. So like,
Yeah.
I know people make bad decisions.
Yeah.
But like I said, so now like that liquid courage. When you don't have that and you don't have liquid courage, it was like, imagine trying to like rock climb without a rope. That's what it was like to learn how to talk to people without having alcohol. I didn't drink.
I feel like it's looked at like painkillers. Like if say you have a headache, right, and then you have Tylenol. It's like, am I just gonna sit here with my head hurting? Or am I gonna take the Tylenol? Same principle. It's like, am I just gonna take a couple shots and loosen up, or am I just gonna do it sober?
But it benefits some people. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with drinking. Like people,
No,
people want to have a
absolutely.
nightcap. You want to
Yeah.
go out have a few drinks. Like
There's something
that's-
wrong with being an alcoholic.
yeah, like blacking out every night. Like I guess it's like a college thing. Like you just do that. Like whatever.
Yeah, I've had friends who black out every single night.
Yeah, like if that's what you want to do,
It's okay.
I'm here for you.
I'm there for that. Take care.
That's on you. That's a you thing. I mean, I personally don't like my friends black out because then everyone looks at me. I'm like the greatest DD. I got a 5-star DD rating.
Yep.
Like
I better have some good karma coming my way when I get older.
yeah,
For
the
real.
amount of times I've saved my friends, driven them,
Yep.
found them in places they shouldn't be and returned them back. Like
Yep.
I'm like the mailman.
Yep. I found a kid. This is a true story. Me and my one roommate at school were driving home from a party, and we found a kid laying on top of train tracks at 3 a.m. We picked him up. put
Is
him
that
in
how
the
you
car-
want to go out? Is that how you want to be remembered?
We almost ran over his head. The Uber driver didn't stop until my friend, who was actually drunk in the passenger seat, yelled out, "There's a kid on the train tracks," and I didn't see him because I was in the back seat. So mind you, if he didn't see him, that kid would have been gone. Like, but we got him, brought him home. He didn't remember us, obviously, but
You brought him home?
we took him to his house and put him
Oh,
inside the house. What was he
God.
gonna do? Put him on the road?
A smooth thank you would have been nice. I don't know.
But he didn't remember us at all. And didn't even, the next day I see him at the wreck, didn't even recognize me.
So, just in general, like I said, recap on being sober. Just like I said, just
It's not that bad,
just
guys.
be cool about it. I don't know. I don't know how much more to talk about that.
Yeah.
you
I
know?
mean, I like music and dancing, so it's really
just
not
don't
that
be
bad.
creepy.
Yeah.
Don't be creepy.
Let's go to the idea of Amir's a big social media guy. If you guys haven't noticed,
Am I?
follow
Not
his
really.
Instagram, Follow his second Instagram. No, he's a big social media guy. He's like, I call him a poster, aka he likes to post things that are funny and do stuff all the
Then
time.
what's the point of it? Like, I don't get it. Like, if you have an Instagram or you have a Snapchat, people are like, "Oh, you post." Like, who cares if I post that? Why are you following me to see what I post? Like, why is there this rule that
I feel like there's become rules over the time.
girls and
Like,
guys
people who
post? If they
don't
post
a lot-
twice in one day, they're like,
No. I've never done
sorry for the second post. Like, what do you mean sorry? It's your
Yeah.
Instagram. Post it. You want to post 10 times a day? Post it. If I follow
like a
you,
crime.
it's because I
Should
like
be.
what I'm seeing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a poster though. I like to post.
Amir likes to post. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying he's a poster. It's not like a label, but like, let's bring him back to one
But
of
hold on,
Amir's.
you know my theory about it, right? Like, I post because say you go on a trip, say you do something exciting, right? Somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, how was that like? What did you do?" But if you post what you're doing, then they see it, hopefully. Then they're like, you can talk about it like, "Oh, I saw you doing that. I saw the color of that shirt you bought. It was dope." Or I saw that you went skydiving like that. So
But then you got people who post too much on vacation, and then they don't really enjoy the vacation. Like me, on the other hand, I post maybe a couple things on vacation. Other people post every single thing they do on vacation.
weird flex, but okay.
That vacation's got to be a bad vacation.
No. But speaking of posting, now let's go. I don't know how long is 2000. What? I don't know when did Snapchat come out? Can we fact check that?
Maybe I'm gonna guess
Can you
2010.
fact check that right now? So we're gonna fact check it when Snapchat came out. Does anyone remember this one little feature? This feature is probably my favorite feature. Whoa! And I hope
I have the
Snapchat
list.
brings them back.
I have the list, not you.
True. Best friends.
Yeah.
Can we all remember best friends? Because I remember destroying relationships.
I almost want to say it was here 4 years ago.
It had to be. It was destroying relationships, making them stronger,
Yep.
and making friendships.
Yep. And it was also helping weed out like fuck boys and stuff.
No.
And fuck girls.
No.
You don't think so?
No, because like it was crazy. Because like I know I've experienced. I've literally watched like you become this girl's best friend now, and you're number one on her list, but she has a boyfriend, so she'll just delete the entire app, re-download it, re-add you.
But would you Snapchat a girl just to become her best friend?
I did some sick shit like that.
We got to fact
Yeah.
check.
We got a fact check? All right, let's pull it up right here. Initially, Snapchat was launched in 2011, and a few months later, it came about. So this had to have been
1 year off.
2012.
1 year off. Yep.
2012, right?
Maybe 13.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So, yeah, I feel like back in the day when that was the thing, and you were talking to a girl or a girl was talking to a guy, he or she would message that person often so they can boom, 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 rise to the ranks of the best friend.
Could you be best friends on multiple people's profiles?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't know that. I didn't
Whoever
remember that.
whoever you were talking to, like if you not talk to that person the most,
Yeah.
that's your best friend.
Yeah.
And I remember girls and guys freaking out, like, "Oh my God, Billy's number one on my. How am I gonna tell?" And then the boyfriend, you get that text message like with the screenshot of your best friends list, like question mark, and now you're looking at your phone like, what to do?
AK has ruined a lot of relationships.
What do you say to that? Tell me. What do you say to that?
I don't know.
You have a girlfriend, boom, you pull up, and another guy is her best friend. Is that a big deal? Is that an insecurity? Are you jealous?
Depends. If you don't know the guy, problem. If you know the guy, you can distinguish him.
Why?
It's
It could be a friend from work.
still a problem.
Friend from work. Still
Then
a
again,
problem.
not all that things bother me. I've never had a
I don't know.
girlfriend.
Like I said, it's one of those open things. Maybe it's perfect and it's just nothing, or it could be something. And you are in murky waters, my
I feel
friend.
like you're always
Shake.
on the side of it's gonna be something.
100%. It's
100%.
always something. It's always something.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Not all right. We'll say 99. I mean, today, like I don't know. It's like
I
I
don't
feel
remember being on anybody's best friends list. I think is that sad?
I remember one incident.
Do you?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I hope they're listening. We became best friends.
There.
Huh?
They're listening.
Got a phone call, and I'm like, and I looked at it. I was like, whoa, and then deleted from the app. I get a text from the boyfriend, and I'm
Nice.
like,
Okay, so you're in the wrong here, obviously.
am I in the wrong?
Yeah,
It says
I heard
best
that-
friend.
I heard text from the boyfriend. You know what you were doing.
But best friend. Like we could be talking about.
Yeah. Were you interested in this girl?
Yeah. What do you think? I'm out here just messaging people for fun? Like,
Yeah.
what kind of world do you think I'm living in? Nah, you press the savage mode. Hit them with the I don't know what you're talking about. And I've seen girls do it. I've seen guys do it. Everyone's done it.
Yep.
I want it to come back.
Come back what?
I want the best friends thing to come back.
Oh, you want the best? I thought you meant you wanted to come back with the girl. I was like, come back with the girl. What the hell are we talking about?
No, that
Yeah.
that eventually
It'll
fizzled
never
out.
come back.
It did, but so now the best friends list, right? So Snapchat. Now, do you feel like social media destroys? I don't want to say destroys. I'm being so harsh. Do you feel like it affects relationships? Does it make it harder?
Yeah, I mean, like what I said prior, I've never had a girlfriend, so I feel like from what I've seen from relationships with my friends and stuff like that, like I know a lot of girls who freak out if a girl or a guy in a relationship likes another girl or guy's picture, and like depending on that girl or guy, I know it's a
Would
problem.
that bother you?
If I had a girlfriend, hypothetically speaking, if I had a girlfriend and she liked a famous guy's picture or something like that, I wouldn't care. If she liked a guy from this town's picture, I wouldn't care. But if she liked, say, her ex's picture or a guy she once talked to's picture, maybe it'd bother me. I'm not sure.
So people say like, "Oh, that means you're insecure or you don't
not-
trust
yeah.
her." It's not. I don't. I feel like it's not so much about trust. It's just a matter of why.
Yeah.
Why?
What would you want her to do? Block the kid?
No, you don't even have to do all that. But
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just a matter of like, why? Like, why would you go and like, if they're your ex, like, I feel like that's you just let it go. Like, I don't get that.
Yeah.
But
But what if they're like friendly exes? I think that's. I mean, like when a girl's
then you gotta
friendly-
play it by ear. Whatever. You gotta just say, okay, then
Yeah.
this is what's happening. I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I'm
Do
probably
you
not.
think
That's
if
not gonna bother me.
if you were to find out your girlfriend, say you caught her like looking at other guys' pictures, right? Not her ex boyfriend or something like that, some guy that she used to talk to, right? You find out she's liking the guy's pictures, and then you suspect nothing other because like you trust her and everything's good like that. But then you find out something happens. That gonna scar you for life.
You gotta swing. You gotta swing on everybody.
You're scarred for life. At that point, you can never trust. Social
No,
media
yeah,
again.
no, you don't. Like, why would you make the same mistake? You already know shaky things happen. I've witnessed it. Multiple relationships, shaky things happen because of social media. You think you're not gonna step into a relationship being naive that
Yeah.
oh this can't happen to me? Like
Passwords to everything.
no, that's crazy. I know some people who have each other's passwords.
Socials, maybe. I don't
Like
know.
everything. You might as well have their bank statements. Like they track
Seen
it
it.
all. And if it gets
Yeah,
to that
seen it.
point where you need to have access to their entire social media,
Yeah.
text messages come up on your laptop, all that nonsense, it's your relationship is garbage. trash.
I've never understood the bashing post relationship. Like, if a girl had a boyfriend cheated on her, okay, or vice versa, I get that. But like the bashing or the changing of the pictures captions, I've seen that on Instagram. Like,
That's childish.
what's wrong with
Yeah,
you?
you're being corny right now. Just
That's
why are you
weird.
doing that? You look hurt. If you wanna like move on, just be lit, be yourself, focus forward, just move forward. Don't dwell on the past.
This is something I've always wondered. I mean, if I've ever
Just
talked to
real
a
quick,
girl,
how many times you gonna adjust that mic?
I don't know. I think I have a problem.
It's getting out of hand.
Yeah.
Seriously, like they're starting to be annoyed now. It's getting out of hand.
We're gonna have to put I just like to move it because I
Just
move
cool
too.
it.
I have ADHD probably.
He does.
But
It's crazy.
The like okay, say you're talking to a girl now, right? And she's dating this guy for 2 years. We'll say 2 years, okay? And they have a million pictures on Instagram together. You are now dating her. You're past the talking phase. You're gonna make her delete the pictures? Would you want her to delete the picture?
Is this directly to me?
Yeah. Does it bother you that
This
she
should have been deleted before we started talking.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Like,
That's what I
why? What
thought,
are you
yeah.
doing? What are you doing?
Yeah.
You know.
So what if it's like okay, 2 year relationship, you start talking to her and you ask her why are they still on there and she's like, I'm not ready to delete them. You done talking to her or you just gonna wait? Like what do you do?
What are you trying to play me? Like, I'll play the game.
Okay. So we're back on games.
Play the game.
So obviously
You want to play the game? I'll play the game. Call me Saul.
Oh my god.
No, I mean, if she doesn't want to delete her pictures, like, I don't know, that's kind of weird to me. Like, why?
Yeah.
But, like, if that's what you want to do, then you can do that by yourself. Like, there's
Yeah.
no reason for us to even communicate or fornicate in that matter. So,
Yeah.
like, I was like, you know what? You're just being childish.
Yeah.
Why don't you just hit him up again? Like, he's probably doing shit with other girls. She's probably waiting for him to come back in her life.
Yeah.
And we all know that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But it's whatever. I mean, same thing with girls and guys. Some
Yeah.
guys keep their girls' photos on.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you doing? And it's like, how are you ever going to move on or is somebody going to accept you for you when it's just you cuddling with your ex? Like,
Weird.
it's hard for them to get over that aspect, you know? So
What do you do now? So what if you do you then post a picture with the girl and then she puts a picture on Instagram? Is it now like if she's gonna have to delete the pictures to post a new picture of you two, right? That's all. Otherwise, that's like weird.
some guys get insecure if they don't get posted or not. And some girls get angry. I know this. I've seen it. Get angry when you don't post them.
Yeah.
Whether it be on your Snapchat story, your Instagram. I guess it's for them. I'm not a girl, so I don't know exact, but I'm just thinking that it's like to ward off other women. Like
Shit.
my man has me, like get away. You know?
I've never done that, so
Yeah, I don't. You've never posted a picture with a girl.
yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, they get
I get it.
they get deleted quick. I mean,
Yeah.
with the
I've been on
swiftness,
other
delete
girls'
that.
Instagrams, but I've never posted a girl on my Instagram.
Okay. If all right, so let's move on to this now. So, if a girl has a boyfriend,
Yeah.
but he's a scrub,
Which is every guy in your eyes?
I mean, I don't know. It's not even that. Not even just that. I mean, I feel like people don't have confidence. Like it's one of those
Yeah.
things. Like, yeah, like,
Define a scrub.
huh?
Define a scrub. Scrub, squid, Brad.
I don't.
Are they all the same?
I don't know. I don't really know how you define it. It's almost just like
You just get a sense. You just kind of know.
you just know.
You just know that guy's
No,
a scrub.
like-
You know what I mean?
I'll tell you how. When I just had these are all like personal experiences, so I don't want to talk about stuff I've never experienced. But when a girl has a boyfriend and you go to like say you're friends with the girl, but she has a boyfriend, right? Just friends. You're not doing anything, nothing like that. And
Friends.
you give her a hug, whatever. Hey, not a side hug. She hits you with the real hug. You're my friend hug, right? Not that side hug garbage. We'll talk about that later.
Amir's big on that.
Big on it. And then he looks at you. He's standing like with a stern look, clenching his jaw.
Walks over. Who the fuck is
he's
this
mad,
guy?
like, and he doesn't know who you are. And when he goes to shake your hand, he comes at you mad aggressive, like, "What's going on?" I'm like, yeah, okay, your insecurities are not being projected on me. I'm gonna make your night living hell. Is that childish of whoever does that? Me? Yeah, we're childish.
Yeah.
I do it. Why do I do it? I have problems. I don't know.
Yeah.
But should you ever try to break somebody up or do anything of that shaky
No,
nature?
no.
Like don't
no.
do
Don't be a
that.
home wrecker. That's
Don't be
the word. I
don't
was
be a
thinking of,
home
yeah.
wrecker unless
done
the
that.
home is trying to be wrecked.
What?
Quote me.
Who is
Don't.
this guy?
Who is this guy? No, I mean sometimes. Why do girls not just? Some girls don't want to leave. Some girls want two guys. Some guys, obviously, guys can be dogs, want multiple girls.
Yeah,
Why is that?
I've seen that.
Who knows the real question behind that?
Answer.
I don't know. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why do guys pursue other women? Like, why is that? You have a good girlfriend. She's beautiful in your eyes, and everything's working out great. But that 6.5 you met at the bar last night and got her number.
Yeah.
Like, why are you even doing that? Say your girlfriend is even prettier.
I feel like what I never understood is because I never had a girlfriend. I said this maybe multiple times, obviously.
We get it. You're single for life.
But what I'm saying is like what I don't understand is when guys have a girlfriend or girls have a boyfriend is when they go out to the bars or they're all like out with their friends and then girls will come to flirt with them and they'll go to flirt with girls and they know that they're not going to do anything. What's the point of flirting? Do they like the attention or is it like I'm not going to do anything so I'm going to waste your time the whole night and then what's the point of that? I don't get that.
You talking about guys?
Guys or girls, why are you flirting and not going to do anything and then I'm not saying in the beginning you're going to be like, oh, I have a boyfriend. You're going to flirt the whole night as if you're attracted to them and then you're going to tell them at the end of the night.
How honest are we gonna be?
100.
100? Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Because I'm not here to bullshit and sugarcoat. None of that shit.
Jay's on.
It's gonna take a lot. So, if okay, this is crazy. If your man is at the bar and a girl he finds physically attractive, because he doesn't even know her, so I'm not even gonna say anything besides physically, finds her physically attractive, the chance of shit going down is high. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. I've probably witnessed a handful. No, I know a lot of people. Finished probably like 2 who resist anybody. Just in the corner, cuffed corner for life, lock and key, keys thrown out the door. Nobody's there. But then most guys, like, if they're like attracted, they're gonna like flirt. They're gonna just they may not do anything, but they're gonna flirt. Is that cheating?
Yeah, and then you got the guy like Amir coming over in the daddy hat.
I'm wearing a daddy hat.
I forgot about that. I just realized.
Scumbag, whatever. But like, okay, so now
Define flirting.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
at what extent are you cheating? Are you
Touching?
just being friendly? Are you just being friendly? So if you have a girlfriend or you have a boyfriend and you're at the bar, and sometimes I just go talk to people,
Yeah.
and nothing's
If
worse
you're
than getting up.
I'm your girlfriend, right? And you're a random guy, and you see your girlfriend doing this to the guy, like she's like touching his shoulder, talking. That's gonna bother you, no?
I might have to swing on him.
You're pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering.
No, I mean, I don't know. Like, girls know what they're doing. Girls are so smart.
Yeah. Do you think that girls do that shit on purpose so that
Yes,
you could get mad and
Yes.
they want the fight?
I think so.
Okay.
I mean,
You've experienced stuff
I've-
like this. So
I've been told.
that's why I'm asking.
I've literally been told I did it to get you angry. Like, why? Why? Sometimes they think it's gonna like be great. It's not a great.
Have you done it?
Huh?
Have you done it?
Not really. No.
No. Yeah. I don't think
No,
I've ever.
why?
Now I think about it, I don't think I've ever
You just
seen
look
you.
dumb.
Yeah.
You just look stupid. Like
Waste
what?
of time.
Like what are you doing?
It's more so insecurity almost, right?
Yeah, I guess they feel insecure or threatened. So
Yeah,
now they're
yeah.
like, oh, I'm gonna make them jealous. Like
Okay.
I think you should never make somebody you're talking to jealous. I think
Yeah.
that's because you're literally just pouring blood into your own water. Like, why would you do that? Why
Yeah.
would you make the person you're talking to jealous?
Yeah.
Because it's only gonna create more anger between you guys.
Yeah.
So it's like that's dumb. But flirting, I don't know. You can talk to people, socialize. But exchanging numbers, exchanging IGs and stuff like that, that's where it starts getting murky. Like, when a guy asks for your IG, he's not gonna. If he asks for your LinkedIn, be my guest. You want to take your LinkedIn?
I don't even have.
By
a
all
LinkedIn.
means, my man.
Can't even spell it.
You want to contact her on a corporate level? Send her an email. I'm here for you.
Yeah.
You want her? You want her Instagram,
Problem.
Snapchat? Problem, bro.
Okay.
There's no reason for that.
You've
Even
been
girls.
you've been the Snapchat approach type of guy though. Like if you go and open to a girl, you're not really one to ask for the number. You ask for the Snapchat.
Well, yeah. Well, because like I don't know. I don't know why people think like Snapchat is like the new number now.
It's easier.
It's easier because
Yeah.
like
Girls get upset when you Snapchat talk to them. Though. They're like, "Why can't you text me?"
yeah,
I've
'cause
had-
they
I've
feel
had
like,
that
they feel like
happen
you're
in my
hiding
life.
them, and I guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Maybe who knows? But
They have that 24-hour thing though now. It kind of stays right.
yeah,
Yeah.
spooky,
Dangerous.
But
Shaky.
I don't know. Like I said, flirting depends on whatever your extent. I've seen guys let their girlfriends dance on other guys, vice versa, and that's green lit. They're cool with that
Let's-
kind of stuff.
Let's talk about like what bothers
Are
me.
you cool
Like
with that?
what?
If your girl could dance on another guy, or a guy could dance on another girl,
Is he gay?
would that matter?
My girlfriend is not dancing. Grinding, you mean? Or like
yeah,
salsa, merengue type shit, or
Yeah.
grinding?
grinding.
No, she's not grinding another guy.
She's not gonna Jersey Turnpike on somebody.
No. If it's like her gay best friend or something, I've had that kind of happen. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like, go ahead, have a good time. Like, I don't care. But like, if it's a random guy,
What's the difference? Well, he's not sexually interested in her, so now it's safe.
I don't know. I don't know.
What if he dances? Because people are like, what does it matter? If your girl dances with another guy, what if he dances better than you? Then now she might talk shit about you. Who knows?
But then again, why would your girlfriend even dance with the guy? That's a problem in itself, right there. If my girlfriend's agreeing to go dance with another guy while I came out to the club with her, we
What
have a
if you're
problem.
not out at the club with her?
And we have even bigger problems.
Chances are it's not gonna happen while you're there.
Okay. So you're saying if it depends. Is she gonna tell me she danced with the guy, or am I gonna find out from someone else?
Say both. What happened?
If I find out that she danced with another guy from her telling me, I'm gonna be like, all right, she's honest, and like depending on how she tells the story, I'm gonna gauge it with that. But if I find out from another person like, yo, your girl was dancing on this guy last night, and I had
Do
multiple,
you break up with her?
depends how long we've been in the relationship.
Why?
If it's like a month in, yeah, I'm over it.
you're over, it, right?
If it's like 3 months in, it's gonna be harder. 6 months in, obviously, not for a dance.
Why not? Because isn't that a precursor for later events to happen?
Ah, that's how I think that's how somebody who's been hurt thinks.
I've been hurt.
Have you?
Huh? Yeah. But I
Yeah.
long time ago. But I've seen some things. So I've been the guy.
Yeah.
So when you're the guy,
You've been the dancing. You've been the dancing
I've been
guy.
the everything. So when you see it all,
Grease.
it's done.
Yeah.
You've seen the extent of what people will do, the cheating, the flirting, I don't want your number, but somehow at the end of the night you have her Snapchat, Instagram, and getting hit with the hit me up tomorrow. Like that's when you see all that and you experience it from that side of it. It really destroys your trust. And
Yeah.
I think social media destroys everyone's trust these days. I think just like the whole like millennial era these days is way different. Like just everything's just way different.
One of the biggest things I wanted to ask was the texting, right? So like the texting game and like people not answering for like 3 hours, 4 hours, even days, like even not opening a snap and leaving you unseen, Instagram,
That's
all that
one
shit.
I want to wait when we have a female on the podcast because
Well, then
she
we
can-
talk about it with a female. I'm just saying, like, do you partake in the games? Just overall,
Okay,
overall games.
Truth, years ago, maybe I did the whole, oh yeah, I saw your text message, but you're gonna wait.
Yeah.
Wait. But now, I'm grown. That's
Yeah.
it. You
You're too
text
old
me.
for that.
My energy. Text me back.
Yeah. You
Don't,
don't have time to wait.
why are you
No.
waiting? I don't get it. If you see it, just answer it. Like, what's the issue?
Yeah.
If you, instead of just liking 10,000 pictures and waiting for a eyes emoji or waiting for a what's up, like just say it. Be forward. The more forward you are,
Shoot your
this day,
shot.
top shooter, shoot your shot. I always preach that.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot. You think somebody's out of your league.
Yeah.
One, revisit your mental because
Yeah.
you shouldn't think like that. You should wake up, piss excellence.
Yup.
If you don't wake up and think you piss excellence, hit my DMs. We should have a conversation because that's the energy you need to bring. You just have to. If you already think you're a bum, then
Yeah.
how are you gonna do anything?
You gotta have top confidence. I feel like
Don't be arrogant. Don't be cocky. Then you're a scumbag. But like confidence is different. If you don't know the difference in confidence, you're childish. Google it.
yeah. I mean, I feel like depending on, how confident you can be or appear to be, like girls are always, be like, oh, like you're really confident in yourself, or oh, you're really, forward, or blah blah blah.
I'm
It's
ugly.
like, you play that card?
Yeah, I play the ugly card.
I'm like the ugly.
Who knows? Like people say, like if somebody's attractive, like when somebody calls somebody a 6 or a 5, yo, she's a 5.
Yeah.
Yo, he's a 3 without the beard.
Yeah.
Like, are you really? Like
Yeah.
to somebody you may be a 5, but to somebody else you
Yeah.
might be a perfect 9.
Yeah.
I don't want to say 10 because who knows, but like you might be.
Everybody's got their own stuff.
Preferences are like crazy. Like you might be interested in something and not be interested in something else. So that's why you can never say it. But I just want to know what girls talk about, like with the harsh scales, like
Yeah.
how they rate guys and stuff. What do they rate them on
Yep.
and all that? Oh, Perrier,
End the
Pellegrino.
podcast.
Why are you trying to act like you was drinking sparkling or still? Drinking sparkling before you
What?
came out here. You didn't hear that Kanye lyric?
I know. I don't know. I mean, I don't.
I put a few people onto sparkling water. That's a fact. They owe me. They better tell people when they drink it, like who put them onto it. Remember me. All right, so like thanks for tuning in, everybody. Like to give a quick cap. Being sober our whole lives changes our perspective. I don't have the perspective of being drunk. Neither does he. So it's hard to even talk about it, right?
Yep.
Drunk girls, drunk guys, don't be the creeper. You want to buy her a drink because you want to, not because you need something. It might pay off for you in the long run. Think smart. And just about the game, Snapchat best friends, don't play games. You like somebody, be with them. You don't want to be with them, leave. You play games, you get a bad name for yourself. And
Depending on your age, depending where you are, you can play some games.
So what, 18 or 21?
Have some
play
fun,
the game.
yeah, have some
play
fun,
cards,
you
have
know,
some fun.
go-
Whatever. Dabble.
But when you're 24, none of that shit.
Just
That's
grow
weird.
up.
It's weird.
Be grown. Stop blacking out. You're 25. You have
You
a
like
corporate
me,
job.
you like me. You like me, you like me. If
Facts.
you don't, just tell me.
Like I said, I appreciate everybody tuning in. Episode 3 coming soon.
Yup.
Amir here. Follow me at Amir's World.
Chemo here, guys. Like I said, Instagram, chemo_that guy. Yeah, like Amir said, we're happy this podcast was just me and Amir, and we had a good time doing it.
I'm glad everybody's tuning in. Shouty guys. See you guys next week.
Peace out.